I'm Ryan Hewitt. I'm an engineer, producer, and mixer. We're here with Jim Scott today, who is one of my major mentors, really good friend of mine, and I was his assistant for a couple years back at Cello in 2001 and 2002 on a bunch of great records. And just through working together, we've become really good friends, and to this day, we're still pretty tight.
My name is Jim Scott. I'm a record producer, a recording engineer, and a mixer, and a studio owner. Well, this is my recording studio. It's called Plyrz. I've been here about 8 years, going on 9, and it's my Alamo. Like if I can't make it here, I can't make it.
Making a record with Jim is like, it's not like going to work, first of all. That's the important thing. When you're working with Jim, it's not work. It's always fun. He is one of the most relaxed people I've ever met. I think I can count on one hand the times I've seen him upset or perturbed in the studio, and usually it's because of something I did.
Ryan's a great hang, and he's such a good vibe, and his attitude, such a positive attitude all the time, which is what artists need. They need to be told the truth, but they need to be told with a lot of love how poorly they're performing. And Ryan has that gift of gab, and he also has, you know, he knows the difference between right and wrong and good and bad, and you know, he's had a great career.
Jim is a mentor for me in the truest way possible because there was a certain point when we were working together on a John Frusciante solo album, and you know, John had booked a certain amount of time with Jim, and then Jim booked in other records after that, and it got to the end of that time with John, and Jim's like, well, you know, I gotta go do these other records now. He's like, hey, take Ryan in the other room and finish the record with him. When you're ready to mix, I'll make time for you. We'll come back in here and we'll mix it. And so he gave me my first, you know, taste of working with someone who's, you know, an incredible artist and musician. And from that experience with John, I went on and tracked more records with John. We did 6 more solo albums, and then I got a chance to work with the Chili Peppers later on as an engineer and a mixer. And so, you know, Jim is directly responsible for that, you know, and I went and won a Grammy, and you know, and my career took off because of, you know, one gig that Jim gave to me, and I'm forever grateful.